Welcome back to another video of World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, continuing on with the Druid. You guys missed the previous video. It was our very first death on the anniversary servers. Hardcore, obviously. Very, very sad that happened. I can explain it to you, but like, I think it's just better to watch it. So in the link in the description, you can actually click on the playlist. I save all playlists in the descriptions of every character and every game we play, so that you guys can easily navigate through the playlist. Because sometimes YouTube just starts promoting you from like video 10, and then you wanted to see like early stages maybe, or a different video that's like even, I don't know, 10 parts in or whatever. Because you're struggling with something, it's just easier to navigate if I have the link in the description covering the playlist. And I do that with all playlists that we've ever done. So just keep that in mind if you are interested in that. Pretty much in a nutshell, what happened is we were on the wrong side to kill. Is his name Gazus? Gazus? I'm honestly not sure what his name is. It is the what's his name? Did I not heal? I want to say Skull Rock Tunnel is where this happened. If you just stayed on the side and dropped down, you would have not pulled extra ads, but I don't know how this even happened. That he pulled the I would say boss that we need to kill, right? Gazus is not a rare, but he's very strong. I think it's just like 2 levels above everything else in the dungeon. So he pulled the boss, and then he pulled extra ads in front, which had also a void in them, right? And then, yeah, it was just a death. There was 2 voids, because Gazus also had a void. A void walker, if you're wondering what I'm saying. And then there was an extra ad pulled, the one that I dropped on top of. So he pulled 2 ads with voids. I pulled 1 ad by the same drop. I pulled nothing else. We were the exact same level, so there's no excuse for how we dropped. So yeah. We're continuing on with our questing here in Mulgore. Is it called Mulgore? Mulgore. That's a rare right there, dude. Level 9. That thing will spank us hard. I'm level 8 still, so... I don't even think that rare drops any green, so... Definitely not even worth fighting. Could say it's worth the experience. Yeah, that could be true. We have no more free bag space. Okay, okay. Inventory problems early in your character creation always really sucks. There's nothing really more that sucks than inventory space. It's important that we take part in the 5-second rule. Since we're still early in the stages of our character, I will pretty much just explain what I mean by the 5-second rule. So there's a ticker right here you can see that's moving. You can actually have this add-on like separately on your character. It's literally an add-on called 5-second rule. Now what this implements is, you can see the bar goes down now, and once it goes all the way down, the 5-second rule applied, then it will start moving to the right. Every time it goes to the right, that means I'm ticking HP and mana. Now, the HP part only regens out of combat, where the MP part, the mana part, can regen inside of combat. And that is what we call the 5-second rule. If you don't cast for 5 seconds, you do get mana, whether you're in combat, out of combat, or whatever. Now, there are exceptions to the rule. For example, the 5-second rule always works. It always sticks the exact same time. But if you have talents like you can regen while casting, which priests and also Restoration Druid have, you can see that ticker then move all the time. But the 5-second rule still applies. Also, if you have a mana stream totem down, the rules apply a little bit differently, but it's a whole separate thing in itself. But it's still the same thing at the end of the day. Just stop casting for 5 seconds and you'll regen mana. So yeah, pretty much the goal right now is to get all my characters ready for RFC. Because I think it's just going to be good if we do it. Because I'm planning to do RFC multiple times on all the characters. I mean, RFC wipes does happen, but like, majority of the time would be the tank's fault. Oh, that resist is gonna suck. So pretty much what you want to do with the 5-second rule is something called front loading. This is extremely important to understand if you're playing a shaman, enhancement shaman. You put your totems down, you use your flame shock. That is extremely important to understand, is to front load, and then during combat, you just auto attack. And you regen your mana back, ready for the next fight. That's pretty much how front loading works. And we try this rule. We do this rule as well right now. So I'm casting a few times around half mana or half HP. I use a Moonfire and just auto attack my way so that we can actually get our mana up. Obviously, if you don't want to deal with the 5-second rule and stuff like that, you can also just play a warrior or a rogue because they don't have mana. Or you could just wait until you are bear form or cat form as a druid, because that also don't apply to them. But every other class, you have to understand the 5-second rule, and it's very important that you do. We still need mountain lions, dude. Still need one of them. And this is also why on healers, like just healers, pure healers, their main stat is Spirit. Because they would be also the same thing. They would be casting 2-3 heals, right? And then you want to have overtime and stuff like that so that you don't have to heal anymore. You could just maybe auto attack or wand or, you know, something like that so that you can just regain that mana back. You don't want to just use abilities then to do damage. Otherwise, you're going to not be efficient with your mana. Obviously, the less downtime healers have, the less the tank have to stop because you're out of mana, the faster the dungeon overall will go. That's why I try my hardest to never drink during dungeons. And the only way you could do that is by having a pretty decent amount of spirit. Because the amount of mana you gain during combat or during the 5-second rule is directly correlated to how much spirit you have. Increased health and mana regen rates. So it's very important that you stack as much spirit as you can. Like, you might have to heal once or twice more if you don't stack intel.
Thank you, adventurer. Using the items you brought me, I'll be able to create the remedy I need to stop the spread of the infection and eventually cure it completely. I owe you my life in thanks, but I'll never forget that screeching call when Masranach came upon me. The blaze of color as its beak descended. Be wary on your travels.
Hey, we can afford another bag.
Looking for something special?
Let's buy another bag.
We shall meet again. Hail. Be careful.
What? Thank you, adventurer. The purity with which these beasts hunt is vital in the creation of the next cleansing totem. The goblins will never learn the difference between contending with the land and living in harmony with it. The totem is ready, adventurer. And again, it is your task to perform the ritual of cleansing. Go to the Thunderhorn Waterwell, north of the village, and use the Thunderhorn cleansing totem in your ritual. After you do this, return to me. May the spirits guide you. I know that gathering these quills was not an easy task, adventurer. In doing this, you prove that you are an adventurer of merit. It is good to have you at Bloodhoof Village.
Okay, we just want that to be always highest rank as well. Because the higher the rank, the more mana efficient it becomes. So include global, include, no, we don't want that. Then we say quick bind and a healing touch right here. So if you guys don't know what add-on that is, it's called Click. C-L-I-Q-U-E. That's how you spell it. And Click it's a pretty insane add-on in my opinion. It's a mouse over add-on for healers. It's pretty much like Healbot, but Healbot provides you a different UI. Where I just combine it with Elf UI. And I can see debuffs that I could cleanse or I could remove only. I can see debuffs on my dudes, but the color changes. The whole box's color change if it's something I can cleanse or remove. So just keep that in mind. So I prefer Elf UI, the like how the unit frames look like, how much I control, like how the unit frames look, compared to Healing Bot or Heal Bot. That add-on, I've tried it multiple times. There's another one I tried. I can't remember the add-on name. But I just prefer using mouse over macros. Shaman's extremely strong early game. They are the easiest class to reach level 10 with, by the way. It's not even close. And I think they're also the worst class to reach level 60. It might still be Warlocks, though. But some people say it's because Warlocks, like, over-aggro or become overconfident. No, Warlocks just don't have an escape other than fear. Like, they have nothing. They don't have Blink. They don't have Ice Block. They don't have Feign Death. They don't have, if I'm not mistaken, they don't have slow. They have nothing other than fear to stay alive. Holy damage, dude. Let's get him to attack first. Okay, he rolled and won. Completely I'm completely that might be enough. No, we need one more. Done. Okay. Oh my goodness, am I pulling everything? From level 8 to level 7. I feel like now we need to start using drinks also. Because the 5-second rule is no longer that big. You can see our mana go up, like it's way too low now. Yeah, unfortunately we're not carrying any drinks on us. We are carrying a first aids though. Could be worth using that. Want to get up here because there's a big fat chance there might be a chest. And we did find one. And yeah, just like that, we're level 9 already, which is great. It's just great. Like the easier one to beat is the non-casters. Casters do more damage, but I think thorns is the main reason why I prefer non-casters. This will just help with speed. Yeah, dude, I still honestly can't believe that we died there. That was just very bad. And the fact that we died, we got promoted in the guild to something called shit player. Which the Grandmaster gives you, or the guild master gives you if you died on that character and you make a new one.
Be not afraid, adventurer. You have successfully passed the rite of vision. To gain acceptance amongst the elders of Thunder Bluff, you must next complete the Rite of Wisdom. Now that you have passed the Rite of Vision, the ancestral spirits of Red Rocks will give you the blessing of our ancestors. Only those who have drunk from the Water of Seers can gain the blessing. Travel east of Thunder Bluff to Red Rocks and seek out the ancestral spirit, adventurer.
Yeah, if you guys are curious, again, I think I mentioned this before earlier in this the series, but you know, it's a new character. We're gonna level up tailoring, skinning. That's the two we're gonna focus on. That's our professions. And we're also going to level up as a restoration, which is something I would never recommend, but this character will purely just be dungeon and leveling, like once a week. Once a week I'll select a character and we'll do like RFC, go to bed, wake up, do RFC again within the same video, double RFC, and that will be the way that we're gonna level. You don't have to come to Thunderbluff at all. I'm here right now because my inventory is full. That's pretty much the only reason. I also just want to train tailoring, so we'll just do that quickly. So clearing out the inventory, we need to make as much money as we can. Still think it's better to buy 2 more bags than it is to craft the bags. Especially earlier on, I would rather make green items for me to use. Oh, that's pretty big pants right there.
Looking for something special?
Farewell.
Okay, so we're just running into here, and then, yeah, then we'll just train tailoring. Turn that linen into tailoring material, but we're not going to use the material yet because turning it into material right now pays the bills.
To speak, walk with the Earth Mother.
No part of the animals we hunt is wasted. Go.
What brings you here?
Skinning knife, simple dagger.
Goodbye.
Okay, get our tailoring. I think this is pretty much how far our part 1 went. Because this takes roughly 2 hours, a little bit more, to get where we are right now in playtime. So this will be faster up. We're not going to make that in time. And this is a fall to your death, by the way. So gotta be very careful if you play Horde. Horde has a lot of death situations where Alliance do not. For example, I don't think you can die in any major city in Alliance via full damage. You can die in the lava, in Ironforge, and you can also die in the water because there's a pretty big rare elite inside the water in Storm, wow. Catching a blank, huh? In Stormwind, there we go. I don't think you can die at all in the Alliance side. Oh, sorry, in the Night Elf side. There's no rare there that could kill you that I'm aware of. There's nothing in the waters there that could kill you. So... I mean, the chance of you falling into the water is like your own mistake, right? But like dying from an elevator in Thunderbluff or Undercity, that's... Well, I mean, Thunderbluff is 100% your fault. Being impatient. But there's an argument to be made here that the Undercity is glitched. The elevator there is glitched. If you touch the wall or if you jumped while the elevator goes down, you're just dead. So yeah, this is what we want to do. Leveling by pure just heal. I can only really apply and be very good after we unlock, I would say level 18, right? Because then we could heal Wailing Caverns and Dead Mines at the same time within one video. That sounds like 2 hours worth of content right there. Both is pretty decently long dungeons. Takes a long time to get to, so this what I'm trying to accomplish will be very strong, like once we unlock that. Up until that point though, like I don't think it's gonna be that good. So we wanna rush to level 18 with all our characters so that we can actually start doing that. So right now we're taking part in the 5-second rule. We're not gonna cast until we're full mana. You can see one of our buffs fell off and I need to cast that on again. It's just the way to min-max. You could just wait until you're full mana and then you could cast. Level 10 we get Moonfire, level 2 we get Reju rank 2 also, and Wild, Mark of the Wild rank 2. So Mark of the Wild is pretty weird because like the first time that you level, or just let's just say rank 1, it only gives you armor, nothing else. Like it just gives 25 armor, which is one of the worst buffs you could get, to be honest. Because for casters, it doesn't do anything for you. But the thing is, like once it goes to rank 2, you're gonna get 2 attributes of everything. So you're gonna get 2 spirit, 2 stamina, 2 strength, 2 intel, 2... yeah. So it becomes very valuable after the very first initial rank. And it only gets better from there. So eventually it could become, especially for warriors, rogues, shamans, you know, people that use multiple stuff. I mean, warriors, shamans, rogues, they all use agility, strength, and some would even argue spirit to a really good extent. And that just means that they will value this buff more than anything else. I'm not trying to down talk Fortitude, the buff that Priest gives. It's still one of the best buffs in the game, but I think Mark of the Wild is better. It does give you stamina also, not as much, but if you combine it with the armor, which is just potential HP, you could do some research on that. I feel like if I had to choose one or the other, I would rather take a Druid buff over a Priest buff. At max level, if you had to choose one or the other.
Only the most valiant Tauren are laid to rest at Red Rocks, our sacred burial ground. It is an honor bestowed upon the great warriors who helped found and defend Thunderbluff, and those who have given their lives for the greater good of their tribes and chieftains. But it appears a foul menace has made its way onto our holy land. A band of bristleback interlopers is ravaging the gravesite, and I am too old and past my prime to drive them away. They must be driven off with force, adventurer.
So these guys are most probably your very first, like, tough enemies to take on. And I would highly recommend trying your best to only fight level 9s, because level 10 feels completely busted. Level 10. Level 10. feel like this is also where you could maybe play with Entangle Roots. This will root the enemy, but if you do damage, there's a fat chance they will get released. But I think Moonfire Root is something that they can't get out of, which is pretty good damage. But it's just something you could consider as well. Level 9. Oh, it's okay. It's Moonfire first, then Root. So let's see. So there should be a decent amount of damage. No, it's one tick and they're out. It's terrible. So Moonfire should only be casted then if you need to run potentially. Or if it's a double pull, you can entangle one and then kill the other. You can even run away and reset afterwards. So there was more people doing this quest when I was here yesterday. And this is just making things harder right now. This is not good. Honestly, I don't know how we're gonna get to this guy right here. Level 9. But I feel like he's too close. Well, this one has to die. Kill this one also. Nice resist. Yeah, we don't have anything giving mana. So not just is this quest risky, it's one of the harder ones. I think it's the hardest quest to... That's a double pull, for sure. Hey, it's not. I think it resisted once too many, I think. Once. So now what? We kill this one? Just could wait for mana to be full. No? Yeah, these enemies is busy respawning. I still haven't cleared.
You have shown great diligence in your yearning to pass the rights of the Earth Mother adventurer. We, The ancestral spirits represent the mighty Tauren who gave their lives bravely to found and protect our great city of Thunder Bluff. I hereby pass the duty of that protection over to you. You have passed the rite of wisdom, young adventurer. Enter Thunder Bluff with pride. You will now be revered within our great city. Any person worthy of completing the rites of the Earth Mother earns that honor. For your final quest, seek out our noble leader, Cairn Bloodhoof, who dwells atop the highest mesa in Thunder Bluff.
So let me think here. This would be an entangle route. Yeah. But the other guy might be aggroed. There we go. Yeah, that could have gone better. It's better to fight your way just in and then out, right?
Well done. You have sent those foul bristlebacks a clear message. They will think twice before attempting to meddle in this holy spot again.
Especially if there's an orc. That's a pretty big weapon you got there. He's an orc. It's the axe warriors would use. Come on. So we're making our way back to the camp over here at the bottom. So I'm killing wolves as much as I can so that we can actually skin them, and also we could make their food. Now there's also eggs we could use, so we can also kill the striders. They're also skinnable. They cost more to cook because you need to buy an extra ingredient, but it's still pretty good. Wow, dude. First green. That's perfect. one spurt, even though it's one spurt, like, is extremely noticeable this early. Not even spell noticeable. Yeah, by the time we kill, we're already half mana. Oh. Thought you might have an add-on that shows where it drops. Should we just quickly craft our cooking? I mean, it's maybe not even worth. Clearing bags is always worth.
How? Walk with the earth, mother.
Nah, walk with me, buddy. Come on, let's go. Hey, stop standing there. Come walk. I want my personal vendor walking with me.
What?
Thank you, adventurer. This will calm the beasts of Mulgore and Spirits willing, it will teach the dwarves that hollowing the land is not the path to knowledge. Hail! You have done well, adventurer. You seem well prepared to travel onward. Let the wind always be at your back.
Greetings, traveler.
What?
Be careful.
I would like my one spur, thank you very much.
Ancestors of the Thunderhorn clan spoke to me in a dream, praising you for your actions near their well. For their gratitude, they wish to give you this. There is but one water well left to cleanse, named after the Wildmane clan. For this well to be pure, the land must offer the teeth of a fierce predator, the prairie wolf alpha. Find the alphas to the north, then return to me when your hunt is finished. Alphas often wander around the base of our mighty city, Thunder Bluff.
Excuse me, friend. It has come to my attention that Turak Rune Totem has put out word that he wishes to speak with you. It seems that your training as a druid is about to take on a new life, and he will be training you personally. Turak is one of the Archdruid's assistants. He is known as a wise and patient druid, and he should teach you well. He is located in Thunderbluff, inside the Cenarian Circle's main tent on the Elder Rise.
It does indeed appear that the Venture Company is attempting to rob us of our natural resources. It is good to know this, for true. And now it seems we must do something about it. This explains the buildup of Venture Company employees and equipment we've seen in Mulgore. Those goblins, their company is expanding too quickly for their own good. It's how they say, show a goblin something and you can hear the scales in the background. Greedy little things they are. Unfortunately for their business enterprise, we Tauren cannot allow them to conduct their operations in our lands. Go to their mine northeast of the ravaged caravan and send them a message.
Okay, I'm gonna go out of my way right now, from what the add-on is telling us, so we're gonna go to Barrens, we're gonna grab the flight point, then it's gonna force us to go to Crossroads, and then I think we're gonna fly back to Thunderbluff. But in between, I'm gonna do a quest that's gonna lead us to a pond that's here, somewhere. I think it's over here. And if you explore that pond, you run back, you hand in the quest, and you take the new one, which is, it's still part of the quest line. No, is it? I'm not too sure if it's part of the quest line for Wailing Caverns, but if we do that quest this early, we're gonna get a you can't, well, I saw a one-handed staff once, it was an offhand, but it's gonna give you a two-handed staff that has 3 stamina on it. It's one of the better weapons to get early game, and that will just make your progression so much faster when it comes to killing ads. So we're just gonna do that. We're gonna go out of our way to get that 200 staff, and that will just make our bear form even stronger, because we're gonna level up with bear form until level 13-ish, and then we're gonna start doing the quests for the underground dungeon RFK or RFC. Also, we made macros, by the way. If you guys are unaware, we did that in like earlier in the series, where it says cast mouse over thorns. It's not needed to do that, but if you do that, it will always cast the highest rank of your ability. It's kind of annoying to set up with all your abilities, but I feel like it's mandatory.
Where can I send you today, adventurer? I have foreseen your arrival, young adventurer. Though perhaps you are not so young anymore. I think that it is time for you to move deeper into this land. I can sense that you are destined for great things. It is the crossroads that you must seek out. For our lives with the orcs have become intertwined and they need assistance. Continue down this road towards the east and follow it north to the crossroads. Find Thork within its walls. He has the Earth Mother's blessing.
Looking for group counterattack. That is an elite quest. That is an elite quest. It's after you finish all the quests for this area right here. You can solo it if you have slow. So hunters, shamans, and I didn't do my shaman by the way, but you can solo it. You need to kill like 3 or 4 ads and then the elite spawns. And what you can do then is, if you have slow, you can kite him all the way from here, all the way to crossroads, and the guards will kill him. So it's one of the best things to do. If you don't have slow, you might need to have root. That could also work. I think most have slow, right? Warlocks don't have slow, now that I think of it. That I know of. Also, right now, be very careful running to crossroads. It is very dangerous. You can see level 17 over there. Level 17, so you can aggro them from way further than you think. Also, there will be an alliance, which happened the previous video, the one before that, I'm not sure, of our Druid. There could be an alliance guards. There's 4 of them walking together on a mount. If you do aggro them, they dismount at least, but they are so high level that their level shows question mark. They will get aggroed from very far away. So just keep your eye open running here. You could die. And if you cause stuff like roots or anything like that, the chance of them resisting it is very high. And if they don't resist, it could be off them faster than you think. So here's a dead body. Shrooms, that makes sense. Don't do shrooms, guys. You die under the age of 20. It's a joke, but... I mean, maybe he's around level 20, I'm not sure, but... Would we have survived our death if we did have this green staff? That is also debatable. But I could just say with clarity, we would have quested faster with it. Now you gotta also be very careful, because like where we're going is gonna be level 13 enemies, and they will be red. Maybe not red, they will be orange, right? So 15 is still red. I think 13 is... Yeah, 13 is orange. So orange means you can't kill them. They will resist way more than you think, right? That's why it's always better to fight enemies on your level or lower. Never, not even a level higher. It's not worth it. You'll spend way more resources to kill that enemy than you think, yeah. Join, looking for group, join.
Long ago, the Barrens was a lush place, teeming with life. But war and cataclysm raged across the land, scorching it and leaving a dry husk. Such is the way of things, and it saddens my heart. But within the past few years, new oases have formed in the Barrens, and life stirs. And deep down, we Druids sense a power leaking its way to the surface. We must find its source, travel to the Forgotten Pools, northwest of the crossroads, search its waters for a source of power, then return here.
Your first prey will be easy. The Plain Striders to the east have been harassing our food supplies and have become a nuisance. Put down the Plain Striders and return to me with their beaks.
Not long ago, a shipment of silver was stolen from our guard tower. It was meant as payroll to the Crossroads guards, and we want that silver back. The strange thing is, we caught one of the thieves on the night of the theft, and it was a raptor. Unbelievable. I don't know what raptors would want with silver, but I don't care. I want the raptors dead so they won't steal from us again. Hunt raptors in the Barrens. Collect for me their heads. All the Quillboars are our enemies, adventurer. Some just prove to be more of a nuisance than others. The Razormane tribe has been attacking our supply lines from Durotar, causing us no end of annoyance. I have scouts seeking the leader of these raids. But until then, any losses you can inflict on the filthy pigmen would aid us. Start in the northeast towards Durotar. You can always tell their dens from the huge, thorny vines that come up from the earth. Seek them out and slay them. That attack on the caravan contained supplies we desperately needed. You've been brave enough to take on the Razormane tribe so far, and I will ask you to do so again, but this time, I wonder if I could ask you to keep your eyes open for some of our lost supplies. You can probably find them throughout their camps. The Quillboar getting fat off their dishonorable acts. The people of the Crossroads would be in your debt. It is good to see that more of our person allies have come to assist us from as far away as Thunderbluff. Again, I welcome you.
The oases of the Barrens hide a mystery. Life energy flows from their waters, invigorating the plants and beasts that drink it. Invigorating and altering. There is a mushroom that grows near these oases. Its spores hold properties that we, the apothecaries of Lordaeron, find useful. Bring me these spores and you will earn our gratitude. I have need to send a crate of potions, reagents, and other items to my associates in the old world. Little time I have to actually see them to the dock at Ratchet, and the last caravan has already left. If you could, please take this to Wharf Master Dizzywig. He will ensure that it is placed on the next boat to Blackwater Cove.
I have a bundle of hides from the animals of the Barrens and must get them to Thunder Bluff. A colleague there, Ahanu, will use the hides to create leather goods. Will you take the hides to him for me? The quickest way to Thunder Bluff is on the back of a Wind Rider. Bring the bundle of hides to Devrak, our Wind Rider master in the Crossroads, and speak to him about transport to Thunder Bluff.
So it's level 13. I was correct when I said that. And their aggro distance is pretty large. So just make sure you fit in between. And explore. And if we can do it, we should. Because this is a quest worth quite a bit of experience around this level. You can see it's level 15. It's red. Definitely worth doing. This is the quest that you do before raiding caverns. You grab the spores, and then you have to explore another what's it called? Then you have to explore another pond. And then you have to kill, like, I don't know exactly the number, but I think it's 10 turtles. And then after that you have The Wailing Cavern questline. We need one more fungus. Fungi? Come on, bro. One more fungi. Okay, I'll just wait for it. Oh my goodness, that took so long, dude. Okay, so that's done. Now we'll just make our way back to Crossroads. We'll hand in this quest. We'll hand in both quests, actually. Okay, so see a dead body here. Not good. Need healer 4 out of 5. And I want... Oh, it's RFK. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind, Betty. And there we go. Now we're gonna have a green staff instantly. And it's the equivalence of, like, I don't even know, double the damage potentially. Could be 8 damage. Maybe that's too much. Maybe 6. DPS. And that just means we'll kill so much faster, level up so much faster, because we'll have a pretty good staff. This guy is level 15 hunter, and he doesn't have a pet.
Hello. Ah, yes, these are good specimens. Potent. I am forsaken, and we honor our contracts. Here is your reward, adventurer. I have rendered the spores you gave me into an emulsion.
10, dude.
I must now send it to my associate, Apothecary Zama. If you were to carry this to her, she can offer you something from our stores of alchemical goods. She is in the Pools of Vision, a cave beneath the shamans of Thunder Bluff. The path to this cave is well hidden, but you may find it on the Spirit Rise Bluff. Do hurry. This emulsion will maintain its potency for only a short time, and must be resealed and processed before then.
You found a fissure in the earth with gases bubbling from it. Strange. This may be an answer to our questions, but we cannot yet be sure. But it is a clue, and I am grateful that you found it. Like the one you found at the Forgotten Pools, there may be fissures at the other oases in the Barrens. If so, then perhaps the fissures are the oases' source of life. We must test this. Here, take these seeds. They are dead and infertile, but take them to the stagnant oasis to the southeast. If there is a fissure there, then place the seeds within it and observe.
If you must take these hides to Thunder Bluff, then you are speaking to the right orc.
For a small fee, I will give you a Wind Rider to Thunder Bluff. There's no faster way to the city. If that is acceptable, speak to me again when you are ready to go. If you're taking those hides to a Hanu, then I think he's at Hiwa's armory, at the base of the Wind Rider Tower in Thunder Bluff. And that's right where you'll land.
So, Mark of the Wild, and we're flying to Thunder Bluff right now.
Greeting. Ah, a new bundle of hides. I will get to work on these immediately. Thank you, sister. You have done me a great service. Here are some coins to pay for your time and travel costs. I have prepared leather goods for Jahan to sell at the crossroads. Will you bring them to him? If you have already been to the crossroads and spoken to their Wind Rider Master, then you can fly one of our Thunder Bluff Wind Riders back to him. Take the leather goods to Tal, our Wind Rider Master in Thunder Bluff, and speak with him to arrange transport to the crossroads.
Any healer for RFK? If I log my priest, I can. Eventually, it might be the better way to... What the? To actually play the game. Whatever people need, and I'm that level.
What brings you here?
Cooking is a lifelong pursuit, and I see we share the same passion.
I've been expecting you.
If you are that level, then we might as well just do it.
May the eternal sun shine.
Mara quest run.
Hail, young adventurer. I see you found your way to my doorstep. You have passed the rites of the Earth Mother and earned your place in Thunder Bluff. But in order to maintain the spot that you strived so hard to achieve, you must continue to prove your worth to your people. We are hunters, adventurer. Down below in Mulgore there is a mighty Kodo named Arachia. Show me your skills in the ways of tracking and hunting by bringing me the horn of Arakia. I am glad you found your way here today. Young adventurer, the time has come for you to take a large step into a much larger world. Inside each of Cenarius' children is the call to serve nature. Animals and plants are our friends as well as our charges. We choose to devote our lives as preservers of balance for their sakes as well as our own. Your first step into this world will be to learn of the ways of the bear, and to learn strength of body and heart. Ready yourself. All druids are welcome to the sacred lands of Moonglade, Tauren, and Night Elf alike. Keeper Remulos, Moonglade's guardian, keeps watch over all druids who hibernate there. Now that you're learning the ways of the claw, I'll teach you the spell that lets you transport yourself there. Cast it whenever you seek Moonglade's knowledge or solace. As for your first lesson, travel to Moonglade and speak with Dendrite Starblaze in Nighthaven about the path you're now on. Good luck, young druid.
Okay, first I want to just hand in this quest, because it's a timed quest, and just right off the bat will be so much stronger. Having a weapon that does literally 2.5 times the damage.
What is it?
Ah, the spores from the barons that Helbrim was gathering. He garnered your aid in delivering them. Good. And the emulsion is still potent, so you must have wasted no time in the delivery. Well done, adventurer.
Wink.
Grease. And so it begins, Father Cenarius. And so it begins. Dendrite makes a quick, invisible gesture in the air above him. A slight aura of power falls over him. The first perspective of nature you must adapt to is that of the bear. I will put you on the path to understanding this aspect of druidic life, but it is you that must embrace it and propagate it, now and forever. In the northwest part of Moonglade resides the home of a wise and noble being we call the Great Bear Spirit. For all druids, it has served as a tutor and mentor into the first true natural understanding of the bear. All druids at one point seek the spirit's wisdom, and you shall be no exception. Go to the Great Bear Spirit now and learn what it will teach. When it is satisfied with you, return to me here in Nighthaven. We will then see if you have truly taken account of the lessons it teaches.
This time we'll cast us. Last time I ran back was kind of annoying.
Dendrite makes another invisible gesture in the air above him as you approach. Another aura of power comes over him, and he smiles ever so slightly. I sense wisdom in you, young one, that was not present when we first met. You gaze upon me with strength and knowing intent, though this intent is yet not focused. You will now learn to focus your strength and adopt the nature of the bear into your work. The time has come for us to part ways, young one, as the application of your lessons takes you back to whom that sent you to me. Though the Tauren are thought to be young in the ways of Cenarius, Turak Runa Totem walks with much balance in the presence of nature. Listen to his instructions, and you will soon complete your first lessons into your role as a protector of balance. Go now, young one. We shall meet again.
The staff is just absolutely huge, man. I don't know why it's not part of the guide. Like I said, I think it's, if you select speedrun, I think that is then part of it. Because then it would tell you to death skip all the way back to Crossroads, but we can't do that because if you die, it's game over.
Hey, welcome back, adventurer. I sense that your first meeting with the Great Bear Spirit is the same as it is with all druids when they first start down the path of the Claw. A little bewildering, but very intense. I know it was that way with me. The Great Bear Spirit has been a part of Azeroth as long as Azeroth has existed in the heavens. We Tauren listen closely to such spirits, and we all prosper from its purpose. Now the time has now come for your first test of this purpose. Listen closely. On land west of Taurajo in the Barrens, just before it turns into Mulgore, lies a Moonkin stone. The Moonkin are special beasts not native to these parts. Lunaclaw, the stone's defender, will face you when Cenarian lunar dust is applied to it. Lunaclaw possesses within it a strength that you must use as one of the Claw. You've earned the right to use this Cenarian lunar dust, adventurer. Now show me that you've earned the right to possess the strength of body and the strength of heart needed as a druid.
Well met.
You need to take this to the crossroads, eh? That's not a problem. If you've already been there and spoken to Devrak, then you can take one of my Wind Riders back to him. In order to fly to a town, you must have already been there and spoken with the Wind Rider, master of that town. You have been to the crossroads and spoken to their Wind Rider, Master Devrak. So for a small fee, you can take a Wind Rider to him from here. Speak with me again when you are ready. Once at the crossroads, you can then deliver the leather goods to Jahan Hawkwing.
You know, now that I think of this also, maybe if we had regrowth, we wouldn't have died. Regrowth is one of your best healing spells. Regrowth, redo, because the tick healing is so good that you can just auto attack afterwards and not have to heal. And it heals so much if you group them together. So maybe if we did go to the trainer at level 12 instead of into Skull Rock, it would have been better as well. So yeah, this is a pretty hard quest. I showed this before as well, when we did it the first time. We're gonna summon a Moonkin that we have to kill. But I don't think you get Moonkin form in balance. Oh, you do. Okay. It's pretty cool. Very easy quest right now, dude. Extremely easy. Fly back to Thunderbluff, so we're gonna talk to the guy, get our bear form. And then I think we're gonna make our way to... Yeah, I don't think we can jump through this. Then I think we're gonna make our way to... Durotar. To Razor Hill. We're gonna run there. Then we're gonna do the voodoo quests, which is at the bottom here. We're gonna do this area right here. And we're gonna do this area right here. Voidwalker minion seems to have the most common death.
Many are the paths of the Earth Mother. Wherever you decide to travel, may she watch over you.
And also... Yeah, I agree. Doesn't even give XP, dude. It's flying back to Thunderbluff. If you know what aloe is I mean, you should know what Alois is. Talking about stuff that people die the most from, other than falling and drowning, right? Because that could be in any zone.
You have finally taken your large step into a much larger world, adventurer. I sense the teaching of the Great Bear Spirit within you, and I sense that you have received the strength that Lunaclaw possessed. There are no further obstacles in your way. Let me now teach you what it means to be a Druid of the Claw.
Almost a full hour to level. Okay, so now we have, finally, we have bear form.
When mounted on the back of a Wind Rider, one sees that its reputation for strength and speed is well earned.
So now we're flying back to Crossroads, and then we're gonna make our way to Razor Hill. I'm pretty sure you don't run faster in bear form. You don't get any movement speed increase.
Loktar!
Greeting.
Ahanu sent me finished products. Very good. There are many hunters and adventurers in the Crossroads now, and business is lively. I am sure I'll sell these goods very soon. Thank you for all your efforts, adventurer. I am in your debt.
Yeah, it's better to just stick on the main road, I think. I think, honestly, druids get their travel form around level 20. Could be 30. Because 20 you get cat form. Cat form. Ah. So through talents you can get cat form to run faster. Otherwise they're also not... increasing melee attack power by 40 plus agility. Wow. Agility plus 40 is how they get their attacks damage from. Okay. And then cat form. Feral charge, there that is also. So that's like level 20 you get charge. Well, I think warriors get the charge at like level 6 or 8. Maybe 10. Nah, dude, it's 6 I think. I see. It's pretty fast, dude. pretty insane movement speed. Actually. Little insane. Okay, so we can buy 2 more bags. We unfortunately didn't get a bag drop, so we have to buy the bags full. And if we get a bag then, yeah, then it's just unfortunate. We'll just sell it. That doesn't matter too much. But I think, honestly, you don't want to spend... Like, if you're a tailor, you don't want to spend your tailoring supplies at low level. As I would say at level... while you're making 6-slot bags, you don't want to spend that money. That looked so weird. You don't want to spend that money on bags at all, if you can avoid. Dude, that was 99 damage without critting. Yeah, that was 86 damage with crit? Like, what? How is it so unbalanced then? You're not playing balanced, bro. You're in bear form. Technically feral. Now it's not even close to 100. Okay, I don't know what to say, dude. It's... Could you come here, buddy? The casting bear form takes so much mana. We have to farm eventually anyway. Might as well just do it right now. To get our cooking up. Because I think to 50 you can't do fishing to level it up. It has to be 50 where it starts. So you want to save up all your eggs, all your boar meat, all your wolf meat. Until level 60. Or until level 50 cooking. And then you can start fishing with it. And we can do our fishing while we wait for parties to full or stuff like that. There's a fishing place close to Wedding Caverns, close to Shadowfang Keep. Arguably close to all dungeons, right? The only one I can think of right now that there's no fishing close to is potentially Uldaman. I don't know if there's any water in that area. But you can fish in Stranglethorn Vale, and then once you have a party full, then you could just fly, you know.
What do you need? For the Horde! What can I help you with? Strength.
You're not gonna lie, I feel pretty strong right now. This is awkward that we have a Spirit Cloth hands on already, but it's gonna help with mana regen once we heal. I don't think we have to heal RFK. We can also tank it.
Age has rendered me useless in battle. Now, I make myself useful in other ways. From this vantage point, I watch for invaders. As our strength here grows, I find myself blowing the signal horn less and less. To pass the time, I fashion goods to help younger, more able warriors defend our homeland. For you, I can fashion you a bag for your belongings. If such an item would be of use to you, bring me some canvas, a material common to the humans and centaurs.
Bah! I almost forgot I need to get breakfast ready. Adventurer, get yourself moving and get me some tail lasher eggs. I'll need at least 3 of them if I'm going to have enough for tomorrow's meal. The blood-taloned tail lashers can be fierce and protect their eggs to the death more often than not. They sometimes bury their eggs too deep in the earth to uncover safely. But if you head to the Echo Isles to the southeast of Senjin Village, you can usually find them all over those islands.
Led by Admiral Proudmoore, the humans of Kultiris encroached on Durotar, violating the Warchief's pact made with Jaina Proudmoore in order to defeat our command years ago. The human aggression was repelled and Tiragard Keep fell, but recently the Admiral's reserves, led by Lieutenant Benedict, have retaken the keep and once again pose a threat to our homeland. These humans show no respect for diplomacy. Prove your honor and travel south to Tiragard Keep to eliminate the human invaders. When we arrived, the Razormane Quillbars possessed much of the land and proved a thorn in our sides. Through our efforts, we have driven out the largest part of their numbers, but still they remain well fortified in some areas. It has gone on long enough, however. For our own protection, we cannot allow the Razormane any hold in our lands. Their camps can be found to the west of here. Look for the brambles, and you will find them. Today we drive them from Durotar, tomorrow, perhaps from all of Kalimdor.
Not enough rage. Honestly, can't believe like how long it's taking us again to reach level 10. Sure. Is he done? I think so. Almost 100 crit. I need a shielded guy. No problem. I don't even know what that is, dude. Okay, we need to grab this quest here. That's my bad for running the way I did. Stupid bunny. Get out of here.
Excuse me, can you help me? I have a load of food here. I walked along the road and braved scorpions and spiders and worse. I brought the food to the Valley of Trials because I thought they needed it and I like to help out. But they don't need any food. Now I have to take it back to Razor Hill, and I'm afraid of all the beasts along the way. Can you take it for me? I'm just a peon, but you're a hero. You fear nothing. Take it to Innkeeper Grosk at the Razor Hill Inn. Thank you.
Lower your voice, adventurer. The Kolkar centaurs lie just over the ridge to the west in Kolkar Crag. Last night while they were raiding, I snuck into their village and discovered that the dirty beasts have a 3-tiered attack planned on the trolls and orcs of Durotar. We mustn't let their invasion come to fruition. Perhaps you can muster the might needed to infiltrate Kolkar Crag and destroy their attack plans. Last I saw, they had divided them up amongst 3 of their leaders. Many of the hides we use come from Durotar tigers, adventurer, blankets, armor, tents. There are a great many reasons we hunt the beasts, and many reasons we let them thrive at the same time. The time has come for us to cull the flock, so to speak. Our numbers grow, and our needs are beginning to overwhelm our stocks. I need more hides if I'm to prepare suitable goods for our people. Bring me 4 Durotar tiger furs, and I shall reward you. You can find them on the islands south of here. Although my eyes fail me, I still can see clearly enough. More often I must rely on my alchemical skills to aid me in magics that once came easily. But I refuse to take on an apprentice. No troll or orc worthy enough has ever come forward. Are you worthy? Yes, of course you are. Of course you think you are. I need a few things. Will you get them for me? I need intact Makrura eyes and vials of crawler mucus. You can find them on any Makrura or crawler in Durotar. We shall speak again soon.
I hear the voice of my brother Minshina calling to me in my dreams. He was taken by Zalazane, the warlock on the Echo Isles to the east, and he is dead. But death is not freedom for my brother. Minshina's spirit was trapped within his own skull by Zalazane's magics. In my dreams, I see it with other skulls, in a circle of power on the largest Echo Isle. As long as it remains there, my brother's soul is doomed. Please, adventurer, find the circle and retrieve Minshina's skull. Bring it to me. Free him. The witch doctor Zalazane dwells on the Echo Isles to the east. They are the isles we once called home. From there he sends his trolls to the mainland, to hex our people and drag more of them under his sway. He must be stopped. Defeat Zalazane and his minions, former Darkspear trolls now lost to us. Bring me his head and I will know his reign of evil is over. We at Senjin Village are not without our own troubles, and we thank you for your aid. But the news you bring regarding the Burning Blade could be trouble for everyone. There is an orc stationed at Razor Hill, Orgnal Soulscar, who polices Durotar from evils such as the Burning Blade. Go to Orgnil and tell him of our plight, as well as your news from the Valley of Trials. He will want to know these things. Razor Hill lies to the north.
Bro, that really sucks. We have a level 40 that died. And he was trying to make a group for RFD. That was his last words. Looking for a healer. And I thought to join that group, by the way. I thought of logging my priest and healing that. I don't know if I can heal it yet, actually. Okay, let's see if there's eggs here. Well, this guy is dead. No eggs. Malachite there. There could be eggs also here by this tree. By the way, when you cast healing and you're not like forced to go back into bear form, don't go into bear form while your heal is on you, because you increase the total amount. Oh, there's a chest. Someone fighting for the chest. Nope, it's just free. Did I fail the skinning on this thing? X is not there. The heck is that guy doing? He's trying to get me killed now. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? I should have stomped. Still haven't found eggs yet, by the way. Want to buy eggs, buddy? Hey, we're done with that. There's no eggs there. It's kind of annoying. Oh, we got eggs here. We don't need cats anymore, which is great. Big crits, dude. Pretty good damage. New crit. We have another chest here. Okay, didn't try and heal. Perfect. What is up with all this missing? My bad. Yeah, there's just no eggs here at all, dude. Let's just swim across. So you can find some eggs here. Should be. There's two spawn locations. Found eggs instantly. There's only here and here that eggs could spawn. I don't see no eggs here, yeah? Oh, I can't go in bear form. Do we still have 0 Murloc eyes? Holy. There's no eggs here either. There's eggs. Oh, dude. I meant to pull this one also. Still need 2 Murloc eyes. 3, sorry. Now it's 2. That's Murloc, it's Mukaru. Mukara? Makura? Makura Matata. One more. Wow, dude. This guy's level 6 and he's farming them. Isn't that a bit early, buddy? No, they are level 6, so... Are you attacking? Holy dude. He was not attacking. We're missing our return damage now. It's kind of a big deal.
bag is full.
Shut the fuck up. Let's hand in these bad boys. We're level 12.
Who you be?
Got our second green item, which is a green bow. Obviously can't use it.
Be seeing ya.
Relax. Thank you, adventurer. You have saved Minshina. You have saved my brother's spirit from slavery.
With Zalazane gone, our tribe can again sleep in peace. Thank you, adventurer. The Darkspear tribe owes you much. If you suffer from an ailment, visit my assistant Bombay behind me. His voodoo is strong.
Well done, young one. Well done indeed. I am pleased, adventurer. Because of your help, our people will be protected and not go cold as the seasons change. Thank you.
No problem, buddy. Alrighty then, guys, we're gonna actually then call it here. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna run to Razor and Crawl. I mean, what the are you saying even? Razor Heal. I'm gonna run to Razor Heal. Not gonna run to Razor and Crawl. Like, what am I gonna do there? Just die? It doesn't sound good. I'm gonna just run to Razor Heal. We're gonna just park there. I'm gonna go grab some food in real life, and then I'm gonna continue on with the Druid. I want to get this Druid to start doing RFC. Like, I want to start healing RFC. I think RFC healing is pretty fun. So yeah. Thank you so much for spending time with the channel. I really do appreciate that. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. And I will catch you beautiful people in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.